Teresa Ramey, and she's going to share her story now.
Hi, I'm Teresa Ramey, and my battle with breast cancer started about in 2007 when I was 35 years old, and the diagnosis was DCIS, stage 1, no lymph nodes involved. I was told by my doctor at the time that I'd hit a home run with this diagnosis, and he just recommended a mastectomy, and then I followed that up by taking the pill tamoxifen. And then 2 years later, I started to get really sick. We couldn't figure out what was wrong, and we found out that I had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer in my liver. So my current oncologist said, well, there's really nothing I can do. You have about 3 months to live, and that was about it. So my husband and I, we thought, well, we're not going to accept that. So our family doctor had recommended Dr. Gupta to us because his mother had gone to him, and he said, I think you guys will really hit it off. So we'll never forget that appointment because he said, you know, what you have is, it's not curable, but it's treatable. And that was really the only hope, you know, that's all we needed to hear. So we started chemotherapy treatments, and I had my ovaries removed because it was, my breast cancer was estrogen fed. So when I was strong enough to stand that surgery, I did that, and I've had various chemotherapy treatments the last 4 years. I also, 2 years after that diagnosis, we found out that the cancer had spread to my bones, and so I had radiation treatment for that. And we kept thinking, you know, the longer I can go, there's going to be more advances and more things, you know, readily available to me. And so back this fall, Dr. Gupta said, you know, I think we finally have it at a good point. We've shrunk the tumors down to a good number and a reasonable size. There's this guy over at Indianapolis that I want you to meet, and it was Dr. Martinez. He said, I think he'll be able to help you out. And so he explained the Y90 procedures. And so this past year, October 30th, I had one done, and then November 15th, I had it done. And it was, I don't know if I lucked out, but it was very easy. I just laid down for about 3 days, had a little bit of pain, basically where they had inserted the catheter. And I just took a pill, chemotherapy pill, then for the last 8 months. And then just a couple of weeks ago, I found out that I have new tumors growing in my liver, and I started chemotherapy again this past Tuesday. But the encouraging sign was the areas of my liver that Dr. Martinez had treated with the Y90, those areas still look decent and good. And so my hope is that this chemo will work and it'll get things manageable again, and that I might be a candidate for the Y90 again, or possibly the RFA. And I just want to say that also that I don't want to, you know, blow too much smoke at Dr. Gupta, but he's been a great doctor to work with, and him and Dr. Martinez work awesome together. They've never stuck me in the middle of saying, like, well, he said this and he said that. They're both always on the same page, and they always have my best interest at heart, and I've appreciated everything they've done.